Coming in at number 49 in the program power rankings model preseason, ranking teams from least likely to most likely to compete for a national title in the 2025 season, we head up north to the Minnesota Golden Gophers, who are coming in with a score of 64.76. That brings them to number 47 out of the 67 power conference teams. For Regime Plus, this was kind of a tough one. I gave them a 0.25 out of 1. PJ Fleck has been there for a while. His identity's on that program, but the change at quarterback is a little bit worrisome to me. You go from a very experienced quarterback to a redshirt freshman in Drake Lindsay. I think that is going to be a bit of a tough pill to swallow for a program that really relies itself on not turning the ball over, making the right play at the right time. Also, I think it's going to be a little difficult that this team is number 62 in adjusted returning production. It's a program that relies on development, and right now they just don't have one of the older rosters that PJ Fleck has had. High school recruiting has also not been great for Minnesota, although it's never really been that great, and they do have some high-level recruits on the team. But coming in number 51 over the last 2 cycles, I don't see a ton of influx of talent into this Minnesota program, although that's never how they've won in the past. So I don't really see it being a terrible issue for this season, but something to keep in mind as they try to get into that upper half, upper third of the Big Ten. Adjusted transfer portal has been pretty good for Minnesota. They've done a good job of keeping their good players in Minnesota. So they come in at number 30 in the country there. I think it's going to be good to supplement this program's high school recruiting with some experience from the transfer portal to fill in some gaps. That's how they're going to win football games. Adjusted EPA per play for 2024, they came in number 26 in the country. I thought they were really good. They had some games where they looked like one of the better non-power teams in the Big Ten, but they also had some games where they didn't look so good. So I think this Minnesota program is a bit up and down as the season goes along, but you can always rely on them in the course of a season to be at that 6 to 8 win range, to be really tough out for a lot of teams. The market has Minnesota at number 41 in the country. I think that might be a little bit too high. I'd probably have them in the 45 to 50 range considering their schedule, which is 102nd in the country. Now, that's definitely not one of the tougher Big Ten schedules, but it is still a pretty tough schedule, and there are some tough games. You're going up against teams that are just way more talented than Minnesota is. They have to punch above their weight a lot. I do think it's going to be a decent Minnesota team. They're probably going to make a bowl game. PJ Fleck's going to be a coach there for a long time, and they're going to keep rowing the boat.